Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back. It's Jordan here. Today we're going to be talking about Lego houses. They really don't make them like they used to. Like, it's crazy. This one that I just finished building is an old school Lego creator set. Well, it's called Lego designer set, and it's from 2006. And look at this house. It looks fantastic. It's got the big red roof with the windows on the roof, and it's got the pillar there with the nice walkway leading up to it. It's on a 32 by 32 base plate. Of course, I built it on a Mills plate, but it actually looks like a wicked cool, awesome house. It is modular, so the roof can pop off, but there's no interior details or anything. But I just think that this thing looks so fantastic when you compare it to some of the houses that they're building today. And why isn't Lego giving us houses like this every single year? I just don't understand. Like, if they made awesome houses like this on 32 by 32 base plates every single year and they sort of treated it like modular buildings, I feel like it would be super successful, and a lot of people who build Lego cities like me would continue to buy these every single year. Imagine if you had, I don't know, 6 of these all lined up beside each other on a street. It would look amazing. So today in this video, we're going to be placing this one in the Lego City. And we're also going to talk about the history of Lego houses and how they've, in my opinion, have sort of gone down in quality. I just don't think they're the same quality as what they used to be. Granted, I mean, this is a pretty simplistic build. There's nothing crazy about it. It's just white brick, some black window frames, some glass, like window glass, some tiles, some fence elements, and some slopes in various shapes and sizes. But I still think it absolutely dominates the Lego houses that we're getting today. Why don't we place this in the Lego City right now? I mean, don't get me wrong. We've got some really cool houses recently, such as the McAllister's house. But that's not really what I'm talking about. That's like a Lego ideas set. And same with the Simpsons house. I mean, it's like a house based on a show or a movie, right? So you can't really compare those houses with the houses that we've got in like the Lego City lineup or anything like that. But this is where we've decided to place the new one that we just built right there for now. Now, I know our residential area here is a hot mess right now. It needs to be fixed up in the worst way. There's some stuff that needs to be Mills plated, like the McAllister's house. You can see that we actually have 2 plates on reserve behind it so we can build that big driveway. And same with the Simpsons house. We've got to build the driveway and the front yard and the backyard and stuff like that. And we've got some plates on reserve for that. And our burrow looks pretty good, but once again, it's got to be Mills plated. So those buildings have got to be Mills plated. The majority of these ones have got to be Mills plated as well. Then this whole area needs to be upgraded. Like, when you compare some of those older houses to these little lodges here, I mean, granted, these are cabins and they look good for what they are, that's for sure. But they're just like so small and not as good as something like, you know, the Modern Family Home right here, which is an older set. Like, that one looks awesome. That looks like a residential house that I want to have in our Lego City, right? And we've got a few more examples like that. There's actually another one right beside that Modern Family Home, which is the Hillside house. Oh, there's a fire truck parked out front of it in the way. But the Hillside house looks way better than some of the newer sets that we're getting today. And same with another one that's relatively old, which is the Lego Creator 3-in-1 Apple Tree house, which is just across the street. Like, these ones look so good. And like I was saying, like, the part usage and stuff like that is very basic, but they just look really good. They look like something that belongs in a Lego City because they're the right scale. Like, another one that we can compare it to that's just not as good is Changing Seasons. Yes, Changing Seasons was cool because you could change the season of it, but it's just like a small house that doesn't really match the scale that I want to go for in the Lego City, in my opinion, that is, right? Another one right over here, we've got the 3-in-1 townhouse, I believe it is. This one is massive. It's got 1.5 base plates, comes with a garage, and also the large house. And these are all 3-in-1 sets. So it's incredible to think that we used to get awesome houses like this, and now we get tiny little houses like that. And actually, a lot of the newer ones, I literally haven't even been buying. Oh my gosh, this place is a mess. Like, we need to get all this stuff straightened out and fix these roads and make driveways and stuff like that. But I mean, it's just one thing at a time in this Lego room. But like, I don't know, this is just my rant that we need to get awesome Lego houses like this every single year. I mean, of course, they can be even better than that with the new designs and the new parts and the new just design concepts that we could come up with today using today's part selection. We could build even better houses each and every single year, just like they do with modular buildings. I don't know why they don't do it. It just doesn't make sense to me. If the main demographic, it would obviously be AFOLs and stuff like that who are building cities, but I think there's a lot of us out there that would purchase these houses. Just for fun, let's hop on the computer and have a look at the evolution of sort of Lego houses throughout time. Okay, so what I've done is I've gone to brickset.com and I've searched house, and I've limited the theme to creator because that's where most of the cool houses are. So when you start at the top of the list here, this one being the oldest one from 2006, that's what we just built, right? Like, that looks fresh. Like, I like that. That's a good looking house, you know? That's awesome. Then you go to this one here, which is from 2007. Like, that thing looks crazy. I don't have that one, but I wish I had it. Like, look at that. That's a good looking home. Like, that's awesome. And then you come to this one, which we have in our house. That's the townhouse. Once again, a great looking set from 2007. Great looking home. Beach house, I wish we had this one. That's a cool looking beach house. Definitely better than some of the newer beach houses that we've got. And of course, we'll have a look at those in 1 second. But this one is really neat. The family home. Once again, like, fantastic. Apple tree house, beauty. Looking good. It could probably use an interior, maybe a little bit more yard detailing, but looks really good. And that one there is from 2010. Then the hillside house. Yep. Awesome. Love it. Have it, actually. Seaside house, okay, that's a little bit of a downgrade. Doesn't look that good. Yeah, but it's a seaside little house, right? Same with the small cottage. Not really the best. This little tree house, I do have that one. Just have it parted out somewhere. Then we got the family home. Yes, this is like one of the best ones. It's so like modern and it looks so good. Then we have the mountain hut. I guess this is what my mountain hut originally looked like, but it's sort of destroyed. I took this apart, obviously, and we put it onto a regular base plate, so it's not really in its original form, but that's sort of the main concept of it. It actually looks pretty good for what it is, I will say. So does the bike shop and cafe. They look fantastic. Sweet little mini modulars that we actually do have in the Lego City by the beach there. This beach hut's all right. It sort of folds open. We have that one. It's in storage right now, I believe. Changing seasons, okay, I will give it to changing seasons. It looks all right, but look how shrimpy these things are getting compared to the old ones. The old ones were way bigger than this, right? Maybe not even for piece count wise, but just for overall size wise. So they're just going down and down in size, and now you get the corner deli. That doesn't, I mean, it does close up. No, I don't even think it did close up. It's got like an open back and stuff like that. So once again, I just think it's going down in quality. This one's pretty cool. It's like the lighthouse, and it's got a little cabin beside it. I don't have that one. Another tree house. Once again, I don't think that's actually for what it is. I guess that's a nice little Lego City scale tree house. Gets the point across. Park Street townhouse. I don't know, sort of open back, but you definitely could use a lot of your own parts to make that one better than what it looks like there. But now, like, look at this thing. Like, I just think it's going way down in quality. Granted, the part usage and stuff might be better than some of the old ones, but I just think they're going down in quality. Like, look at this modern home. This is a pretty basic build. Like, there's not much to it, you know? I don't know. I think they should up their game in the Lego house department, because obviously as we keep going, we're getting to the newer and newer sets. And I just think that they just start getting maybe not lazier, but cheaper and cheaper as we continue to go down the list. Because I just think the older ones are substantially better, and that's pretty much my rant on Lego houses. We should be getting new and improved versions of these larger Lego houses that look so good. We should get newer, improved versions of those every single year. So, I mean, as we can see, as we sort of buzz through this list here, I just think they progressively get smaller. They're no longer on full base plates, not really that city compatible. And most of them have changed. They're not really like closed houses anymore. They're open back buildings that are harder to integrate into a city. They require creators to put more parts into them or buy multiple sets to make them compatible with their Lego cities. So I think as we work our way down this list into the newer age stuff, it just doesn't seem like these Lego sets are as complete as they used to be, even though some of the older ones don't have interior details and stuff like that. I just think that they look substantially better than some of the newer stuff that's coming out right now. And they should really work on improving sort of something that they did in the past. So they should reinvent what they did in the past using the newer building techniques and parts that they have today. Oh, so there's my Saturday rant about Lego houses. Let me know what you think of this subject by commenting below. Remember, like, subscribe, and stay tuned, and farewell.